So yesterday we started working on the this function, same function. So have you done this function? Have you tried this function? Yes or no? Have you tried or no? Okay. So where is the solution? So have you tried? So just paste the solution here. Okay. So let's do together, but it will still. I will ask you to do something in this problem. So whenever you see such type of problem where we have one array and we need to find a related comparison with another array and the elements are not in same position, then we have to do some special thing. If elements are in the same position, like 1 is at the one position, 2 and 4 are the second position, 3 and 9 are third position. If the positions are same, then we can directly loop through this array and compare with this array using two for loops. Or using one for loop, but we have the key. 0 is matching with 0, 1 is matching with 1, 2 is matching with 2. But here, in this case, we don't have the matching keys. So one array is differently keyed, another array is with a different key. So we don't have the key matching. Since we don't have key matching, so we have to first convert this array into object. So the step 1 is to convert both the arrays to an object. So let's say I will create one object where key will be 1 and key will be 2 and key will be 3. And whereas for this also key will be 9, key will be 1, key will be 4. Okay, and since we also have to count the number should match. So here 1 1 is 2 times. So here also 1 1 is 2 times. So we have to think about that also, that it should have the counting should also be there. So when I create this into an object, I will say 1 is having of 1 count, 2 is of 1 count, 3 is of 1 count. Similarly, in this case, when I convert this into array, I will say 1 is of 2 count and 3 is of 1 count. So like that, I also want to do the counting of each element. So let's do the first step together now. And means I will not do, you will do. I want the solution from you, but let's do it here. So I will create a new function called as create object, and it should accept array and it should return some object. Now you have to build this function by taking this array, each array, and then converting it to the object, and object should look like this. Object should look like 1, this number 1 is there, should have the count of 1. Then we have two element, 2 has count of 1. Then we have 3 is of count of 1. So like this, you have to create one object, which will take this array, convert it into object. If I want to do same thing for this one, the object will look like this one. 1 is 2 times, so the count will be 2, and 3 is of 1 time, so 3 has a count of 1. So for this array, the object will look like this one. So I will give you a few minutes. You have to create this object. You have to create this function called as create object by passing an array. Then we will pass this array also to create an object. So just any questions on this one, on the logic of this one? So any questions? Okay, so if you don't have any question, then I'll give you a few minutes. Just create this function. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes to create this function. Let me know when it's done. Okay, let's see. Someone has pasted. Okay, Kate has pasted the solution. Let's take this solution and see if it works. I'll take the solution, or I'll write on my solution. It's fine. So I will create one object called as object obj, and then I will go through the loop array. So to go through the loop of array, I can use for let I equal to 0, blah blah blah. I can use this, or I can have another way also to loop through the array. I can say let val of array, that is value of array. When I use this val, it will automatically take value 1, 2, 3 of this array. And since it is an array, we use O. Always remember there is O or off or in. Whenever we are looping array, we have to use off. Okay. And when we are looping the object, so let me go through it. So I have for if it is array, I will use let val of array. But if it is object, I will use let val of in obj. So whenever we have object, we have to loop the object. We will use in, and whenever we have array, we will use off. So remember this. This is O, and O should not come with O. So we cannot use off. So how to remember this? O does not come with O, so we have to use int. Okay, so we have to loop like this. So whenever I want to loop for let val of array, and this value will be nothing but 1, 2, 3, I will say now here I will say object of value. So this value, so object of 1, I can say object of value is equal to, here I will check if previously object of value is there or not. So I will say take the previous value, and if it is not there, if this is not there, then I will take 0. So here what we are doing, we are checking if object of value is there. That means that value is already in this object. I take that value. If it is not available in the object, I take 0 and I put it in round bracket and I will add it 1. Okay, so it will be counting the number of 1, number of 2, number of 3, and then in the end I will return this object. So let's take use of this create object function and do it for array 1 and array 2 and see what's going on. So here I will say constant object 1 is equal to create object with array 1. I will create another object with create object of array 2, and then I'll do console.log of both. So this is object 1 to see whether we are getting right results. Right now I'll comment all the other use cases. Only one I will pass to see how the function is going. So let's run this file. Node 01. Okay, WA. Somewhere here I missed L. Yes, L. So now you see object 1 is we are getting 1 is having 1 count, 2 is having 1 count, 3 is having 1 count. Then object 2, 1 is having 1 count, 4 is having 1 count, and 9 is having 1 count. So we got 2 objects. One is for array 1 and one is for array 2. Now, let me give you this in the chat because you have to write more after it. I will ask you another task to do it. So I give you in the chat this whole thing what I have done. Now we have to go through this array and then compare with this one. So we will go through this object one and then we will compare whether the count of what is the question? Let's see the question. So function should return the true if each value of array has its corresponding value squared in the second array. So what I will do, I will take this part 1 and I will check square of this one in the second object. So here I will not do square, here I will do square, and if both are same, then I will go through it, that it's okay. Then I'll go to second one. I will check the count of this with the square of this count. So 2 square is 4. So we are squaring the 2 and checking the count of this 4. Then I'm going to 3 and I'm doing the square of 3 and checking the square of 9. The count is matching or not. So since I have to look through this object 1, then I have to check this object 1, object 2, and if both are not equal, then I will return false. And if they are equal, then I will continue the for loop. So here I want you to write down the for loop which will take the object 1 and loop it and then compare with object 2 in the same for loop. So you have to do this part. I'll give you few minutes to do this one. I want everyone to try, because if you don't try, you will not learn. Here I am saying create object for each array. So those who have joined now, I will give you this whatever we have right now, and then I will paste it again in the chat. Okay, I pasted in the chat. Now what you have to do, you have to look through object 1. Object 1 will look like this one. You have to look through object 1 and compare each key with the object 2 in the same loop. You have to compare the key, whether the count of 1 is same as the count of 1 here, whether the count of 2 is same as the square of 2, or value of this 2, square of 2, the count of this one, and then key of the 3 and square of 3, 9, and the count are matching or not. So you have to put it in one for loop. Let me see who can do that now. So if the count of object 1, count of this one is not matching with the square of the key, then you have to return false. And if it matches, then you continue the for loop. I want everyone to try and give me the solution. I don't see still any solution. Don't wait for others. Just you have to try, and then once you get the solution, you have to put it. Okay, so what you do, I will check your solution this tomorrow. So you have to try this at home and come up with the solution, and everyone has to try. If it's wrong or right, you have to try. Okay, and give me the solution. I want solution from everyone who is here. Okay, so I'll wait for the solution and then I will go from here. Okay, I want every project problem to be solved by you. I will not give solution before you give me the solution. Okay, let's continue our. Let me copy this whatever it is. You have to give me the solution. What should be in the for loop? Let's let's save it in our documents. I updated this document. So just go through this document and let me know what you will write in the for loop. Okay, so that I will check tomorrow. Let's start going on the React now. Everyone should have this project. I want you to do the things. I'm starting the React project again. So in the topic 1, we have search part, that we have add topic, and we results. Results is something we are showing. We are showing whatever is in the topics. Initially, I created some default topics which I want to show in the results. Now today we'll work on the add topic, and once user click the add topic, we have to save it in this topics array. Well, that's what we will be doing it. So let's go to add topic. Now, since this is expecting set topics, so we will be getting one parameter here, which is nothing but set topics, which we will use when someone will click this add topic button. But when user will try to put something in the input box, we have to save it in some local state variable. So here I have to create some local state variable. This variable will be temporary, which will be holding the value of this input box. So can you write down what should how should I create this local state variable? What will be the syntax for that one? I want exact syntax which should be there. So here I want to create some local state variable which will be used when user will try to change the input box. Whenever user will try to change the input box, we have to use this state variable, which is different from the state topics. State topics can only be used when I click the add topic button. Now, when we have when we change this value in the input box, we have to save it in some another variable which will be local to this file. So what should I write down here after this line? How can I create a state variable here? Okay, I got one from Kate. I want everyone to do it, but Kate has done it first. So here I will create. I can use state by calling it here, or I can use react.useState. Now I create this topic as a variable and another method to update that topic. This will be local to this page and it will be only called when someone tries to change the value here. And initially it is to be having this empty value. If you put null or any other thing, then it will give warning on this input box. So you have to make it empty string for this variable topic. Now I want you to update this input box to take use of this topic and to update when someone try to change it, you have to use the set topic to update the value of input box. So I want you to write down something in the input box. I want a solution from everyone, not Kate or any other. Yet everyone has to try what you will write in the input box so that I can show the topic and I can update the topic when someone try to change in this input box. Okay, I am waiting for Santosh and Madhu. I want solution from you also. I want solution from everyone. What happened, Santosh, Madhu? What happened? Where is your solution? Madhu, where is your solution? Okay, I want a solution from everyone. So here we have to put two things. I have seen some of the solution is only taking on change event, not the value. So here you have to update the value also, which will be nothing but this topic, which we have this one, and there will be on change behavior. And here I will call. I can write an arrow function, and in this arrow function, I will put set topic. What will be the problem if I directly write down set topic is equal to, I call the set topic uh, something like that. Yeah, if I call the set topic directly, I initiate this set topic. Okay, we'll come back to this later. I don't want solution now. So let's put in an arrow function, and inside this arrow function, I will be getting E as an event, and here I will say E dot target, sorry, set topic is equal to set topic, and I'll put E dot target dot value. So to update the state. So this way, once user will change something in this input box, this topic will be updated because we on each change we are updating this topic value. So let's see that what is the topic value. So after we change, we have to see. So I'll put some value here and see what we are seeing in the console. Okay, something is wrong. I'm getting this one value, I'm getting it. Then getting this one as a, this one we are putting this value, and then we are updating the E dot target dot value. On change. I have on change. Okay, let's see what is the problem. Let's remove this. You know, sometimes because the strict mode in development, you don't get exactly what you are expecting. So I will remove the strict part in the index.js. Still, I'm getting it. Search. Okay, it is going into the topic one. App home topic one search input. Okay, search. It's problem in the search. Right, I'll remove this value from here. Okay, now I'm not getting anything warning also. Topic value is nothing. I put anything in this input box, I'm getting topic value is 61. Okay, so now we are getting the topic as soon as user is trying to put it inside the input box. Now when the user will click the add topic, we have to call this set topics, and we have to pass this topic in the array. We have to update this topic in this array. So let's call this function and then submit. So I'm calling this and then submit. So whenever user will click it on click, I will call the and then submit. Now what will be the problem if I call this and then submit like this rather than this one without invoking? Can anyone tell me why I'm calling this and then submit directly, and what will be the problem if I invoke it like this? What is the difference between two, and what will happen if I do it like this? What will happen if I invoke like this? Is it right or wrong? Is it right to invoke this function here? Okay, yeah, it is wrong because when we invoke this, it is called immediately, not on really the click. It is invoking immediately. So we have to pass without parenthesis. Okay, now when handle submit is called, we have to update, we have to update this array. We have to update this array with this topic value. So I want you to write down something in this handle submit function so that when user will click the add topic, it should update this array with the new value which user has added. Okay, so I'll give you this handle submit function. Give me the body of this handle submit that whenever user click the add topic, we should update this array, okay, with the new value. Let's see you can do that. I'm still waiting for Madhu and Santosh. So the thing is that you cannot pass topics here. It is not good idea to pass these topics in this add topic. You have to write down your code without passing the topics. You have to write down something that we will be not passing these topics. Still, it should work. So I still see, I don't see any good solution. No one has given me the good solution. Madhu, where are you? Are you there or no? I'm waiting for your solution. Okay, let's discuss each solution which you have given. Let me take the first solution from the OLE. Let's take this one, OLE one. I'm commenting my solution for now. Okay, so in this solution, I see the topics which is not even passed here. So this will not really work because we're not passing topics. Topics is not there. Okay. Even if I don't consider this line, this e dot target dot name, this return is object, whereas if you see it, this return is array. So you cannot convert the array which is previously present here, array, to something as object. If previously we have object, then only you can use object. Otherwise, previously we have array, we should use array. And this event dot target dot name is for the input. But when we are clicking the add topic, then this e dot target dot value will not come appropriately because this e dot target dot value is tied to this input box, not the button. So this solution will not work. Let's take another solution. Subramaniam solution. Let me see that one. So let's see another solution. So here also, E will not come in the set topics. E is something like here, but it's not a part of set topics. And E dot target dot name, target dot value is tied to input box, not to the button. So this solution will also not work. Let me take the third solution from Kate. Okay. So Kate has also topics here which is not passed here. So this will also not work. Next is Santosh. Santosh is also having same solution as Subramaniam. So that will also not work. Okay, next time I don't want anyone to join from mobile because I want you to write the code. This code will become so complex, and if you don't write every day, you will not understand after a few days. So you have to do it along with me. Okay, so let's work together on this and let's submit. So the new value is inside this topic. New value is inside this topic, which we have to push it to this topics list, to this one. And we don't have to pass this topic to the add topic. We have to do without passing this topics to the add topic. So when I call the set topics, and here we'll get arrow function, and here we will get previous value. So whenever we call the set topic, we will get the previous value here. Let's see what previous value we are getting it. Okay, I will check what previous value I am getting it. Right now I will return the previous value only. I will not do anything for now. First let's see what previous value we are getting it. So I will refresh the page. I'll put some topic test and see what will happen when I click add topic. When I click add topic, I will get the previous value, whichever is there in the topics, that is mango, apple and grapes. So we don't need to pass these topics. It automatically comes in the set topics function. So whenever we have object or array, we try to use this way. This is the same way which we are doing right now. Both way it will work. So in the previous value, we always get these topics. So we don't need to pass these topics specifically here as a separate parameter. We have to try to minimize the parameters, props, which we pass to any component. Since we are getting previous value here, so we don't need to pass topics from here. Is that part clear? Okay. Now what we will do, we will take this previous value. So to take the previous value, I can use array with the rest operator as previous value. So this will take my previous value. If initially I have created this object, I have to return this object. I have to return object here, like this. One second, I'll come back, Subramaniam. Let me first finish this. So, but since I have created array, this is array. So I have to use array and then I will use dot 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 notation. So it will take all the previous value here. And then I will append this value with the topic. So once I will get all previous value and then I will append it with the topic. So this list will get updated with the new value. And this previous value is up to you. It's not a reserved word. I can use ABC, then I have to use ABC everywhere. Okay, so this ABC, this is not reserved word. You can use anything here. I'm putting previous value to let you understand that we are getting some previous value. So now I'll remove this previous value and I will run it again. So let me run it again. I'll use test and see what will happen when I click add topic. So you will see test is appended here because the array has been updated. Let's print out this topics array to see. Okay, let me print out the topics one. Let me restart. So I'll say test. I will click add topic. You will see topics is updated with the test one. Let me add some others. Blueberry. And I click add topic. You will see this is added blueberries here and we are able to see it in the results page also. We are able to see it here. Is this part clear? How to update it? Okay, so what you can do, if you want to use push kind of thing, that also you can do. So you have to do here push and put the topic here and then you have to return the previous value. So you can push it in the array and then return the previous value. Okay, so now, but I prefer this one as, I like this one, so I use this one. Now, okay, so now also I can, also, uh, okay, that is another version I will tell you later. Now tell me, now I want to, clear this input box, because once user has put blueberry, I want it to be this input box empty. Okay, I don't want this to be here because it is already added. So let's say I have to add it. After I click add topic, this stage should go away from here and this input box should be empty. So what change I will do in this function so that it works, it empties the topic part. So I will giving you in the chat this function. You have to update this function and tell me where you will put. How will you empty it? I know set topic is there, but where will you enter it? Where will you add it? I have given you this function. Just take that function and tell me how will you empty this topic after line number 9. Okay. There is two places. Either I can add it at 7 number line or I can add it at 11 number line. Where should I add it? 7, 11 or any? Any will work. Or only 7 will work or only 11 will work. Set topic is fine, Kate, but I want to know where will you put, whether will you put it 7 number line number or 11 number line number, or you can put at any place. Kate is saying 11. Subramaniam is saying 11. What about Santosh? What about Ole? 11. So most of the people are saying 11. So let's put it at 11 and see if it's work. So let me refresh the page. I click add topic. I am able to see it is going away. But what will happen if I put at line number 7 here? Will it work or no? Yes or no? Subramaniam saying no. Ole saying no. Santosh is saying no. Okay, so let's try if it works or no. I will refresh the page. I'll put some text and I'll click add topic. You will see I'm able to see text here also, and this is gone. And in this array also I see text is here. So even if I put it at line number 7, it's working. And even if I'm putting it here at the line number 11, it's working. Now, can anyone tell me why it's working at line number 7? Technically, when I call this one, this topic should be empty. So this set topic should go empty topic, but it's not going it. Can anyone tell me why? Okay. So the thing is that whatever you will write here, it will take effect after some time, microseconds. So before it happens, before this set topic becomes empty, this is called already first, and then set topic is called. So set topic, if you write it above this or after this, doesn't matter, because these two lines of the code will run first, but the effect is asynchronous. This part will get updated after some time. So whenever this is also done, then the new process will start and the set topic will be updated with the new value. So because even if you put at top or bottom, then it doesn't make any difference, because the real change will happen after these two are done. If we have something you know, there are some specific code which I will show you that will happen first, and then you cannot do like this. But that is the different use case, which is not this one. Okay, so when that use case will come, I'll tell you. But for this case, you don't worry if you put it here or put it below. It's fine. But since logically it seems that we should put at the bottom, so right now I'll move it to bottom, but even if I put it at the top, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so we are able to add it, and then we are able to see the results. So this basic project is done about, you know, getting the state value and showing the state value on the screen and passing the props. So this basic function is done. Tomorrow we will go and do some more detailed work on this files. So this is a basic is done. Now we will be making it more complex and complex. So you should have this version already on your PC before we start tomorrow's class. Let me put all this in the document which we had, so you can do it whatever you want to do. You can read it, you can check it. So we have this one. Let's do in the edit state and props. So in this page I will do some changes. I will take the add topic part. Let me add this file. Okay, so this is my add topic. Okay, this is the results is same. Let me then also update with the new one. Okay, then we have topics. Okay, I updated the post, and you can also use it. So these all pages are updated, all 3 pages are updated. Let me add the search page also. When we work on search page, we can add that also. Okay, I added search page also. So go through this one, and tomorrow I will give you some more complex tasks for this one. Okay, so this is just a small application. Now we will make it more complex and more complex. Same page will be there, but we will be making more complex. Any questions? So let's update the what we called as our resume part, whatever we did few days. So let's update the resume thing. So I have this resume. Okay, so this resume part will be only to the people who are here live. So I will stop recording.